Hello Kimberly.
Hello.
What do you want?
A short hairstyle.
And you want to grow back your
Yes.
hair on length. Because now it's summer, but in winter, and maybe then you even go shorter, but for now you want to grow it back.
Yes.
Will you turn for you and the rest of the world to show what your hair is now?
Sure.
And since then it's grown back a lot. Thank you very much. Hello friends on YouTube. I'm gonna give her a short hairstyle that can grow back, because now the upper lengths are not that long and the sides are even as long, because it was totally short. So it grows back in this way. Of course I start first with my protection, as I always do. And for fans of her, she is back, she never leaves. But sometimes people think when they see a model for 3-4 months, no, not anymore, that they are gone, or I sent them away. No, it's not true. They're still with me. I start by wetting the hair. Ik zal even de puntjes knippen met warme schaar. Want er zitten ook een beetje gespleten puntjes aan. While watching through the hair, I see that her upper lengths have a little bit split ends, not much, but then I'll cut with a hot scissor. And then I'm going into the roundings of her wonderful skull to make a nice feminine short hairstyle. Starting with the upper hair, I put my scissor, hot scissor, is on a wire, and a lot of people ask why they are on the wire, because this scissor is 150 degrees. So I'm going to seal the ends of her hair so they grow back much nicer. Just the ends, not more than that. And the nice thing about this scissor is that you don't have split ends for at least 4 to 6 months. So when you want to grow back, it totally grows back. It's available by Jaguar. They have now a new available, and you can find it on Jaguar. Mostly I do only the long hair with this scissor. Make a soft contour line. Go back and make the line a little bit softer, so it nice travels up. On the fall of both lengths I create an ultra soft slice technique. So just a little bit movement in it, not much. But otherwise this part is too thick when it goes to the back, and now it's more playable. Go to the back. Lift up the hair in the same line I did on the sides, working on the skull bone. So here's a skull bone laying. I need that also to create some volume into the hair. Lay the hair in the rounding, go back. Het is wel leuk als je alles uitlegt.
Het is wel weer kort.
Ja, alleen de onderlagen.
Het is een tijdje geleden dat ik het zo kort heb gezien.
Ja, maar het staat je wel altijd heel mooi.
Ja.
Je hebt gewoon een mooi kopje voor kort haar.
Daarom is de twijfel ook zo groot. Want ik weet dat als ik het langer laat groeien, dat ik het toch alleen maar vast draag.
En daarom moet je ook gewoon dit soort dingen gewoon bijhouden. Want die bovenlaag, daar heb je geen last van als die groeit.
Nee.
Maar die onderlaag, omdat je heel lang gewend bent aan kort haar, die heb je het eerste last van.
Ja.
En die brengt je dan ook in twijfel. With my comb, I push the hair straight up. So I set them straight up to cut them off. This way I'm certain that they have the same length as all the others. Be aware of the natural folds of the hair. Go into the roundings. Always do this in the opposite lines. Coming on the center, you see here the hairs fall together. Mostly it's a straight line down or with an ultra small wiggle, but not much. Now lifting all up, so my comb is in the line of her eyebrow line, but also my scissor is working in the same line. On the back straight, I travel to the other side, and you see then it's the opposite way, because on this side I work to that eyebrow line, and on this side I work to the left eyebrow line, so that's why you see my position of my comb changing.
Ja, jij moest natuurlijk elke dag werken met zo'n
Ja.
meestal.
10 uur 's morgens tot 12 uur 's nachts, half 1.
Jeetje. Het zijn lange dagen. Snap
Absoluut.
ik dat het zwaar was.
Stay always working in the same lines. And when you lift hair up, you have to be sure that your scissor is closed, otherwise you're pulling out hairs. It's not so nice for the customers. But it's much easier than to lift it up with your fingers. This. Coming on the last part. And the condition of her hair is of course wonderful, because she don't do anything with it, just let it grow. Lay to the front, make a nice soft line and connect it to the front lines. And now I'm pushing the hairs a little bit to the back, so I get a graduation in my technique of scissor over comb. Just laying it in the roundings to be sure I have a nice natural falling line. Before I set out the contour line and make it a little bit wet.
Lekker.
Ja, fijn.
Ik vind het later neerzetten, hier heeft ook geen zin.
Nee, maar dat gaat niet. Dat maakt zoveel herrie.
Ja.
Maar het is zo weer winter.
Ik zei het van de week al, ik ben echt toe aan de herfst en winter.
Veel mensen, hè?
Ik heb het er hier echt niet mee. Normaal kijk ik uit naar de zomer, maar nee. Inderdaad, als ik weer lekker een dikke trui de straat op kan.
Ja, dat is ook lekker.
Fris windje, heerlijk.
Now with my smallest comb and a small clipper I'm going to create nice clean contour lines. Die zullen voor gaan staan wel. Pull the ear to the front. Take away the small hairs that's sticking out. Following the sideline, ultra soft. Don't lean hard on my clipper. This makes also that the lines are softer. In her neckline I use the natural lines. She has a natural flow to the inner side. Of course do this on both sides. So far the shaving out of the neckline. Cleaning off the small hairs, and then I'm going to style there into a hairstyle. Use of headway rope hair is a strong. Don't need much, just a drop, because not that long. Going to blow dry it with a nail brush. And give it a slight volume. Volume. Ik ben Frans. Volume.
Nou hè?
Volume. Dat is wel goed telefoons, hè?
Nou hè?
Ja, verslavende dingen zijn dat.
Nou, ik durf ook best wel toe te geven dat ik echt heel erg verslaafd ben.
Ja, die merk ik wel. En de controle die je erop uitoefent. Nou, tijdens het eten vind ik het ook wel heel storend, hoor.
Ja, als ik ergens anders eet, doe ik dat ook niet. Maar ik merk gewoon heel erg dat ik er niet meer op gewezen word.
Ik vind het ook niet interessant. Vroeger was ik ook niet bereikbaar. Is nu ook niet.
Ja, ik weet niet, ik ben er wel echt verslaafd aan.
Ja.
Maar veel meiden uit mijn omgeving doen het ook hoor. Maar ik
Talking about Pokémon.
ga er niet aan beginnen.
Okay, for so far blow drying. Now before I put on the wax, I take all the hairs that still sticking on her face. Because when I make photos of it, hard to get rid of. Opening her cape. And because it's warm, the hairs stick a little bit to the skin. So in the neckline where the cape is, of course, that's warmer. So there I do it with a towel. Towel takes much more hair away and it's much easier. But you can also put some powder into your brush. I'll find me the powder and I'll show you that on a YouTube video. Now I need only the soft wax of rough hair. Only need to take a little drop of it. Make it nice warm. It smells a little bit like coconut oil. And just bring in some effect, because then the hair looks a little bit deeper by the wax, but also it gives a little bit shine, but don't have to be greasy, because therefore her hair is too short. And for so far a new haircut.
even
wennen.
wennen.
Je ziet er wel weer mooi
Het
uit.
voelt ook zo lekker.
Ja. Kimberley, will you show the world your new hairstyle? Yeah, and it feels right. It looks right. It's a nice hairstyle to grow back.
Thank you.
You're welcome as always.